Okay, simplify both sides first. When you get a squared, whoops, a squared x minus a squared, that would be 4b squared x minus 2b squared minus ab. Well, I got to collect the x on one side, everything else on the other. So a squared x minus 4b squared x, a squared minus ab minus 2b squared. I'm going to factor each side now. And what do you get? You get x, a minus 2b, a plus 2b. And then what do you get? You get a, let's see, minus 2b, and you get a plus b. Well, what's nice about this is that a minus 2b is positive. So I'm going to divide both sides by a minus 2b, which will have no effect on inequality. It's not zero, it's a positive number. So what do you get over here? You would get x, a plus 2b, and you get a plus b. All right? So then the question is what are you going to do now? Well, you got cases to consider. And the first case I'd say is this is case number 1. A plus 2b is greater than 0. What do you get there? X, a plus b, a plus 2b. Now let's do case number 2. What if a plus 2b were less than 0? What are you going to get there? You would get x greater than a plus b over a plus 2b. All right? Third case, a little more difficult. I don't think I did it in the key, by the way. But what would happen if a plus 2b were 0? What happens there? And I want to point out, you're not going to divide by that. You're going to look at this. And what would you get then? Well, if a plus 2b equals 0, what would you have? You would have 0 times x, and that would be less than, right? And remember, a plus 2b is equal to 0, which means a, right? A is what? A is actually minus 2b. So again, we're doing this up here. What would you get? You get minus b. Well, I want to point out, this is 0, and the b would have to be what then? The b would have to be negative, so the b would have to be less than 0. Again, there's no reason to put that in the key, but for that to work out, b would have to be less than 0. All right? So let's talk about the solution now. And again, the two solutions we're really looking for, number 1, and we're looking for number 2. And I want to see if I got those solutions. So let's look at the first one. A plus 2b is greater than 0. Well, I see that. It's right over here. All right? They write the interval down for you. What's the interval? Minus infinity up to that. All right? What if a plus 2b was less than 0? That's this case over here. What would you get? You would get x greater than. That's what I got over here. So everything's working out fine. And again, x is greater than that. We get all those conditions over there. Thank you. Oh, before I say goodbye, my name is Ron Bannon. My email address is Bannon, B as in boy, the @ symbol, NNON.US. Thank you.